Oh, good morning, everybody. I'm here at Lakeview in Fullerton. We'll get a bike. Um, Looks like an interesting sunrise. We got weird cloud cover this morning. I saw there's rain in the forecast, but hopefully I'll make it down before then. Here, I'm getting a Divvy app here. I'm going to try to check out this bike. Let's see if we can get it here. Let's see there. Messing with the bungee here. Let's go back here. Let's see, let's go scan. Oh, here you go. Scan the ride. Okay, let's see if it works here. Hey, good morning, Brandon. How's it going? Good morning. Yeah, you're up early. That's good. Thanks for tuning in, Brandon. Thanks for being on YouTube. And we got somebody else checking out a bike here. It's good. They're working on the sidewalk here. Look, you see how they just redid the side. So they turned this whole thing, they flipped it around, the Divvy bike here. But here, I got a bike. Let me switch hands here. So hey, let's ride out to the lakefront. See if anyone else joins us. I know it's early. Yeah, good, kitty. Girl, golden baby. Hey, thanks. Good morning. Thanks for tuning in. That's great. Yeah. So what I'll do is, I'll ride right to the lakefront because I'm trying to catch the sunrise. Sunrise is rising later and later. Yeah, good. Everybody's talking. That's good. Yeah, we'll see if we get any Chicago hinge effect. I missed it this weekend. I know that, they got the Manhattan hinge, the Chicago hinge, when the sun rises east-west parallel with the street. You get some interesting things with the skyline there. We'll see. It lasts. That's the funny thing. It doesn't last just one day. You get the effect as the sun keeps traveling, east, directly east-west, the equal days of night and day, all that jazz. I hope everybody had a good weekend. Manic Monday. Yeah. So let's ride over to the lakefront. We'll see what's happening. I had a good weekend, got a few things done. Turned off the Bears game. We'll move to other sports. Here's the South Pond here. I'll go real slowly. Oh, thank you. Good morning. Thank you. How's it going? Yeah, look at that. Casting pier. Peggy Noted Art Nature Museum. Yeah, we went through there. Got a TikTok on the butterfly garden and YouTube. We got YouTubes, we got TikToks, we got Reels. We got it all. Yeah, the Bears is hard to watch. I mean, we knew they were going to have a tough time with the Chiefs there. Taylor Swift's rooting for the Chiefs now, so I guess, I know all the speculation, I don't even go there. But your boyfriend, let's see if hey, he's gonna let us across here. Good morning. Good for them. Oh yeah, it looks like we're gonna have a nice sunrise. Look at these clouds. I saw these clouds. Yeah, it's gonna look nice on the lakefront. Thanks for tuning in. And of course, we can watch this in the live reruns. I already got comments on YouTube finally. Somebody was like, you complain a lot. I'm like, yeah, I do. That's part of my shtick. I complain all the time about everything. I'm a man. That's what we do. At least that's what I do. It's like therapy. Just getting it out, I appreciate. Thanks for being a sympathetic ear. I know we all got stuff to complain about. I shouldn't complain as much as I do, but I like it. Look at the Divvy bikes. Oh wow, look at that red sky. Yeah, good. So we'll cross with these joggers here. We're looking for the traffic. Nobody's coming. Nobody's looking. We're all good. Good, Brandon. Yeah, hope you had a good weekend. Look at this. Yeah, we made it to the lakefront. Still got some trees here. Of course, we got some wind, so it might get windy. So we're by the lake here, so the sun hasn't risen yet, so Got some choppy Lake Michigan waters here. Yeah, I can't get up this last hill. Look at that skyline. Thanks everybody for tuning in. That's good. Early morning sunrise here. Look at the waves. Yeah, we got some waves. We'll have some pretty waves heading in here. This will be a nice ride. So, oh, I know. Thanks, Brandon. That's why it cracked me up. You know, there was, 95% of the comments are positive. It says Sarah and everybody else says, don't focus on the negative. And then I get that one comment. Someone was like, I forgot even what they said. But they were complaining about me complaining. I said, you're complaining too. You're complaining about me complaining. Now I'm complaining back. Oh, the wind. Yeah, we're going to get the sunrise right when we get to Oak Street Beach. It's going to be nice. Look at that sky. Landscape. Skyline. Look, there's the sunrise, yeah! Good morning. Look at these joggers jogging. Getting ready for the marathon. The sun also rises. Good. Thanks for moving to Chicago. Good. Yeah, it's our kind of town. Everything's what we make out of it. We make this city what it is by living here, participating in city life, enjoying the parks and the cultural events and the music, food scene, supporting the local businesses and our friends and neighbors. That's good. Look at these waves. We got beaches. We got sunrises. Look at those clouds, yeah. Yeah, what a nice morning for a bike ride. It's all working out. Now I just need to play some cool music in the background, be like all day New York City, get the jams going. Sunrise, we'll play some. It's going to be a lovely day. Even though it's a Monday. Start the week off right. Yeah. Yeah, isn't that amazing? It's always people that don't live in Chicago are afraid to come to Chicago. I'm like, have you visited it? Have you ever been here? I haven't been here since 1980. Okay, well, check us out. Lots changed. Lots got worse. Lots got better. Nature things. Yeah, big scooters scooting along. Look, right by the corn crib, I call it a corn crib. The water intake crib out there on the horizon. Look at that. Yeah. Look at the skyline. Welcome to Chicago. North Avenue Beach. Dogs are out. Oh, happy Monday. Thanks for tuning in, Brandon. That's great. Let's see what else is happening here. Most people probably still sleeping. I don't blame them. What am I doing up so early? See the sunrise. Path narrows. There, Mocha Kana. That's a nice bridge. Pedestrian bridge. Yeah. Hey, good morning. Yeah, I like the music. That's great. Yeah, he's got the jams going. Sounds like Dr. Dre. Non-service. Why not? Nah, they're waiting. These are all the express buses. They go up through Saba Lakeshore Drive, and then they pick up and go express and come right back downtown. They do it on the south side too. We got the Jefferson Jump, all these express buses. They go along the lakefront, south to the north, north to the south. Yeah, let's ride over here. Let's go. We got time. We got 6:45. We got plenty of time. We're early, so let's head over here to the beach here. Let's see what we see. Get off the bike path. Get away from the Lakeshore Drive noise of the highway. Got to ramp up here. Oh. So if you just joined, welcome to Chicago. Welcome to North Avenue Beach. We're right here by the shores of Lake Michigan. Here's the boathouse, which is closed for the season. Hey, Rob. Good morning. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, thanks for greeting him, Brandon. Say hello to our friends and fellow travelers here. North Avenue Beach, sunrise. Look at that hook. These clouds are great. The breeze is coming through on 720p. We got a little wind. Right out to that tree, and then we'll make it rain. We got this skyline early in the morning. Walking the dog. Good morning. Yeah, I just love these clouds. I'm glad that we got this little patch of clear sky, even though there's clouds in the area, and I saw there's rain in the forecast. But yeah, I marched to the beat of my own drummer. I'm not gonna let TikTok dictate the terms. TikTok not the boss of us. Look at look at this. Oh, someone lost their balloons. Someone had a nice party and their balloons must have blew into the lake. Look, see, there's balloons floating in the water there. Somebody lost their birthday balloons, but there, look at the skyline of Chicago looking nice in the morning. We're up here by North Avenue Beach. Got the sunrise. Good morning. Got people out here enjoying it. I gotta make sure I don't ride off into the lake here. It's kind of icy. Living on the edge. Hey, they're taking photos. Good morning. Yeah. Walking the dog. Yeah, we'll get nice views of this sunrise as we head down towards Oak Street Beach. There you see Navy Pier, the skyline of Chicago. John Hancock, 875 North Michigan to the Gold Coast. Sun hitting these buildings. Got little puddles here. There's the chess pavilion, play some chess. Open my connection, 3,800 kilobits. We got some waves breaking here. Oh, it's so bumpy. So bumpy. Very windy, very windy. Look at that. All these people up early greeting the sun. Motorcycles are out. Back to the bike path here. Geese are out. Yeah, best city ever. Thanks for being a part of it. Yeah. Got options. Look at that. Geese, ladies, geese right now. Oh, these people jogging. Just joined, we're in the Chicago Lakefront bike path here. The sunrise. Just past the Equinox. The Chicago Manhattan Hinge, whatever they call it. Still might be able to see it when we walk. Local vision, this is bike. Oak Street. funny time to get to work. Oh, there. Well, people are out walking the dogs. Let's see if there's some waves. Yeah, there's some nice waves over here. We'll check out the waves once we get over here. I know it's pretty windy. Welcome to the Windy City by the Windy Lake. Against the wind. Getting my morning exercise. Yeah, Chicago, man. We might be able to see it if I get to Streeterville soon enough. We'll be able to look down the streets and see it. Yeah. So I'm racing to get to Oak Street. So I'm on the bike. We missed it. Nah, it'll be going on for a few more days and weeks. We can catch it later. It's not just one day, it's a whole range where the sun arcs down the streets there. Oh! We got attacked by the pigeons. The pigeons. A flock of pigeons. It wasn't a flock of seagulls, it was a flock of pigeons. There, look at that. So, welcome to Oak Street Beach. Look at the waves. Sunrise on a Monday morning. Oak Street Beach in Chicago. Nice clouds. Nice skyline. So I gotta make sure no one's coming behind me. We'll make a left here. We'll go under the tunnel and ditch this bike. Head down through Streeterville, we'll see what's happening. Yeah. So hopefully I won't lose my connection here. We'll head under the tunnel here. Sometimes it drops out. Switch to the low gear. Oops. Try to keep my momentum. I go up the hill. Look at that view. Yeah. There's a tent over there. Looks like a Chicago fire tent. That's amazing. Look at that. Go by the trash cans. Giant crack in the sidewalk. So, welcome to Michigan Avenue, Oak Street in Chicago, right by the Drake. So I'll park this bike and we'll start walking, see if we can see the Chicago hinge down the streets here. So, I gotta get off the bike because I really gotta jam this in here. There we go. I finally learned how to do it without breaking the gimbal. Hey, look at that. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being on. Let's see here. So, yeah, what time we got here? 6:53 in the AM, Monday morning, Chicago, Michigan Avenue at Oak Street. Let's see if we can see the sun down the street once we get to Bolton here. See Lakeshore Drive in Michigan. We're here often. People know right where I'm at. They usually tune in. Let me get the camera straight here. We're a little crooked. Always crooked. Yeah. I'll see if we can catch Brandon in the morning. And I'm heading down Michigan Avenue. We'll cross paths. There we go. So what else is going on? Let's see. Yeah, I saw that now I'm free to speak. I would be afraid to say this on TikTok. I looked at the morning papers and they're like, China's cracking down on dress code. They don't like people dressing like anime characters. It's funny, there's a big anime convention going on in China. And I don't know how that's going to play out. See, look. The sun's not high enough to be down these streets. So we might be in luck. We'll continue to head down here. And as the sun rises, it'll start to... Actually, I take that back. We'll get the Chicago hinge later in the week. Because the sun has to rise Let me get down to this next street here, because it might have already been straight down the street and we missed it. Now it's too far south. I think that's what happened. And so you see how the sun's hitting the buildings. We got the nice shadows here. Look at that, how the One Chicago Tower, the Park Hyatt behind the Fourth Presbyterian Church. Good morning, Tara. That's good. Good morning, Brandon. Thanks for tuning in. You might get it right here. Let's see. Yeah, see it right through the... Let's head this way. We'll go behind it. We'll get off of Michigan Avenue. We'll head down to... I want to walk by St. Clair because we'll see what St. Clair's looking like this morning. I'll angle down. I'll cut underneath the hospitals. Here, we're by the Westin. We'll go behind the John Hancock and we'll head through Streeterville because we got plenty of time. I got enough time to do this morning. Look at that. John Hancock. Straight the side of it. But yeah, it looks like we were able to catch the sunrise. I'm not downtown soon enough to get the Chicago hinge because the sun already rose. But now it's going to arc. It's behind those buildings. It's arcing behind the buildings. We'll get a good view of it when we go by that floating overpass. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? Crazy. One goes one way, one goes the other way. But here's this low-rise building that's like a private club here. This is 195, they call it something. I need to look it up. There we go. There, we got the sun peeping through straight down the side. So let's see. That's the closest I'm going to get to Chicago hinge right there. Sun's out. Yeah, we got, yeah, I know. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, I know it's cloudy. West, and by the lake there's a little patch of sun and we got to catch the sunrise. We're trying to get to Chicago hinge. In fact, I'll head straight down here. We're behind the John Hancock. Look how the sun's hitting these buildings, cast these long shadows. So we'll head right down towards the Modern Museum of Art. That's that gap up there, so we should be able to see it this way. Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Welcome to Chicago. Took a bike ride. Saw the sunrise over the lake. Nice clouds. You can watch the reruns if you missed it. Just go to the live tab there on YouTube. Look at that alley. Fire escapes. Woo! And look at that. This wonderful circular helix. Parking garage entrance gets you above the commercial up into that parking garage there for the John Hancock. And here's the Water Tower Hotel. There's a Wildberry over here. Seneca Apartments. Huh. There's a theater right there. Yeah. Oh, they're working on this road. They got the asphalt grounded off. Dolores, good morning. Thanks for tuning in. How you doing? Happy Monday. Yeah, we're behind the Water Tower Place, John Hancock. We'll head over to the Modern Museum of Art. There's the hospitals right there. One of the newer hospitals. Lori, what is that? Robert H. Lori Hospital. Look at that loading dock. Whoa. Yeah, it looks like a Guggenheim. Yeah, it's like it circles around just like the Guggenheim, but it's for your cars. I've seen people have done TikToks where they've driven down it and filmed what it looks like to go down there in the cars. So, you know, you circle around, you circle around. Yeah, look at the sun hitting the Park Hyatt there. It looks nice. We were here by the Modern Museum of Museum of Contemporary Art. Museum of Contemporary Art. So this is Chicago's version of the MCA. At the MCA, get the nice steps. And if you go up to the steps here, Museum of Contemporary Art, you get this great view to and the funny thing about events like Manhattan Hinge, Chicago Hinge, there's literally thousands of people that have already made better TikToks and videos than I can ever make. They go out there, and I know it was rainy. It was rainy in New York. They got that storm. You know, I saw Dan and Marty filming in the rain yesterday, and it's going to probably be rainy today, so they won't even get it. They got it earlier this week. There's the view from the Museum of Contemporary Art here in Chicago. We're on the steps. There's the Olympia Center, the curve in it. And here's Rocky to do the steps. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, you can do the Rocky steps right here. Instead, Philadelphia's got their nice museum there. We got our steps. Yeah. So we'll go right underneath there. We'll go underneath the drop off there. We'll look at this overhang. I love the cantilever, these buildings. It's a children's hospital. So when I always talk about how they moved the children's hospital from Lincoln Park, there we go. Kind of got a Chicago Hinge thing going on there. This is where they moved it to. They moved the children's hospital down here. Look, we'll go underneath the part that's hanging 10 stories above our head there. Got this crazy skywalk, sky bridge. Yeah, so there's a hospital there, children's hospital, drop off. I'm in the way here. I'm blocking cars trying to turn in here. Oh, that's where you work. Hey, that's great. Yeah. And Robert Lurie Children's Hospital in Chicago. That's great. Yeah, that's a good look. They got the whale. Let's go in here. Let's check this out. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Yeah, they got a pot belly in here. Oops. Ooh. Look at the whales. What a nice sculpture. Whales are flying over our head. Got this escalator. So all I'm gonna do, I'll just go up the escalator, film this beautiful lobby, and then we'll head back down. So welcome to Chicago. Welcome to the Lurie Children's Hospital. We got these whales swimming in the lobby. Isn't that nice? Yeah, Brandon works here. That's great. Serves and supports all. Yeah, I didn't know. That's great. I'm not trying to stalk you, man. I'm just walking through here. You know, I walk through here all the time. Here's the check-in. And look at this nice. Look at these nice. Let's check out this. It feels like we're underwater. I like this theme. We got the blue check-in. I just want to film this and then we'll get out of here. We got like the underwater sea life. Look at this. We got a fish tank. Yeah, this is awesome. I like this. Well, you work at a nice place there, Brandon. And got the coral reef. It's like we're underneath the sea here, under the sea. And so you can look right out the windows here. There, look at this, is huge. See how all this is connected? You can, Children's Hospital, Chicago. See, we'll go back out. See, all these parking garages are connected. Yeah. So we'll head out because I got to get to my work. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. I know I shouldn't even be up here. I just wanted to check out the fish tank and check out these whales. And yeah, we want to protect the people that use this hospital. I know there's HIPAA laws, and I'm in the public lobby area. I'm not going to go any further because we want to respect the people and the families that are using this fine institution. We'll head right out here, and we'll go back out through the we'll go right back out to the public street here. There's the MCA. We got a nice view of the MCA. I like these revolving doors. Yeah, it's gonna be a nice day. So thanks for coming along for that. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, we'll I just went to see those whales. That was nice. You know, and that's the first time, Brandon, that's the first time I've been in there, because of course I don't have kids. And even when the Children's Hospital used to be up in Lincoln Park, I used to walk by it. I remember seeing the helicopters land on the helipad, which I've seen it happen here. I've seen the, you know, and Sarah and I have talked about that, you know, the airlifting people on helicopters, you know. Look at the nice drop-off area we got here with the Lurie Children's Hospital. And we got to share it with everybody else. You know, and that's why we do these wonderful institutions that serve the public interest, that we all share. We have a wonderful children's hospital, well endowed, and serves a good community function here. But welcome to Chicago, welcome to Streeterville. I'm gonna go over to St. Clair, so we'll head down this alley type way between the parking garage and Huron. No, this is yeah, I think this is Huron. Oh, could I can go down this way. Let's go down this way. Let's is this Superior? Yeah, we'll look at this again. I forgot that we're one block below, so we can connect. Yeah, we go right by Gino's East. I already posted that video of Gino's East. I know most of you probably seen it. I know Gino's East is kind of touristy, but it's nice to have a... When I came out, it said no graffiti zone. I know that was the comedy club. Yeah, I know. I'm retracing my steps. Well, this happens. You know, you do it too, Brandon. You walk. You just try to mix it up, going different ways. What is this? There's a hotel right here. Chicago Hotel Collection. I guess there's a hotel right there. But here, I got Gotham Bagels, Gino's East, Barista Bar. This is St. Clair. We'll go down that. What time we got? 7:09. Here, stand-up comedy right here. Yeah, let's check this out. Here's the One Chicago Tower. It's almost, you almost can't see it with it's the same color as the clouds. The Comedy Bar. So here's the Comedy Bar. Right next to Gotham Bagels, New York Bagels and Eats right here. Here's Gino's East, the Rainbow Cone, but right here, live stand-up comedy, the Comedy Bar, comedy pizza and beer. You go right here and you go up there and go to the Comedy Bar where Gino's East is, Gotham Bagels right here on Superior. Yeah, thanks for pointing it out. So we'll head right down St. Clair. Michigan Avenue's that way. We're one block east, and we'll get nice skyline views as we head towards the river here. Yeah, the Comedy Bar. You ever go? You ever go there? Isn't it nice? We got all these comedy clubs. It's not just Zanies. We got that one, the Comedy Bar, and we got the one on Milwaukee. There's one over there. We got the one up on Broadway. Laugh Factory. Got all kinds of stuff. Used to be the Improv Olympic. Yeah, gotta have some drinks at the Comedy Bar, of course. There, so we're welcome to, Northwestern campus of all these hospitals. We got all these great hospitals over here in Streeterville. And you see, that's why there's these connections to the parking garages. There's some hotels over here. A lot of people live in this area too. Streeterville's heavily residential. There, Ramen San Deluxe. There's the Allerton Tip Top Tap. Tall Boy Taco. You ever go to Tall Boy Taco? Is that good? Yeah. Arcs Family Pavilion. Yeah, the Bloom Heart Hospital. There's the Heart Hospital right there. Yeah, great. All these are great hospitals. Yeah, you always see the people wearing the scrubs. Doctors, nurses. Big shout out to all our doctors, nurses, technicians, people that drive the ambulances, first responders. You know, health safety teams, and even the school nurses. Everything. Wow, so that's the back of the RUI hotel. That's a new hotel. Yeah, thanks, Brandon. Yeah, look, you guys got us through the pandemic. You're up there with our brave soldiers in the armed services, because our medical services are just as important, or as important, because they also serve in the military, saving people's lives. And, just stuff, getting people healed up, surviving the pandemic. You guys worked overtime throughout the pandemic. Thankless job. Appreciate it. So yeah, big shout out to our nurses, doctors, first responders, people that work at the hospital, everybody. It's the whole, people that clean, and security. It's all part of it. It's like the Lego movie. We're part of a team here. Let's see. The Hotel St. Clair. So when I went by here the other day, I was actually embarrassed. I didn't realize that they're using some of these hotels to house migrants. So I'm going to cross the street because I don't want to infringe on these people's right to just gather in front of where they're living. And a woman was, she saw me, I wasn't expecting to see it. I was just walking up St. Clair. I didn't know it was there. And I was filming a portrait on the YouTube app. And then she saw I was filming. She goes, camera. And the kids were like, ah, because they were like, they didn't know what my intentions were. So we'll see some people gathered outside this hotel. I think they're using it to house some of the migrants, just like the police station. I'd much rather see people in this hotel than sleeping on the sidewalks, because winter's coming. And of course, we all are well aware of the migration crisis. It's real, because it's here in Chicago, it's here in New York, or it's in New York, it's the Texas, it's everywhere. And so we're just into Chicago right here. Dunkin' Donuts, Burrito Beach. So we're here, we're heading down St. Clair in Chicago. And there's a few people gathered. It's nice, it's all fine. This doesn't bother me at all. Just evidence that, we see the mayor of New York give a speech, and it's real. It's affecting Chicago and New York City. I won't weigh into it any deeper than I already have. I just showing scenes of the city, the real city in real time. The end of Chicago is being used to house immigrants, and we already walked by the police station there at Division and Lorby last week and saw more signs of it. Look at this new construction. This is new condos going up in Streeterville on St. Clair. We'll go by Volare, the nice Italian restaurant. You see your home? That's great. Yeah. Lakeshore East. Yeah, that's good. Or Streeterville. Yeah. Yeah, you're right around here. That's good. Well, you live in a good area, close to work. That's the way to do it. Your commute's shorter than mine. Isn't it nice just to be able to walk to work? That's one of the advantages of living in a.
I'm right here.
That's great. That's awesome.
I'm right here. This is new. This is the Live St. Grand.
Yeah.
This is Live St. Grand. But I live right here. I'm right here.
That's great, man.
I'm at the Optima. Yeah.
I need to drop by because.
Yeah, man. I live right here. Yeah.
Thanks for coming down. Happy Monday. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, man. I had to say
I got to see that sunrise. Good to see you, Brandon. B&B.
I love it. You make my mornings, bro. Every single day, bro.
Thanks for tuning in.
Man. You gotta work?
I'm going to work. Okay. I work over at Michigan Lake. You know where I work.
Yeah.
And thanks for following me on YouTube.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Hopefully I'll get back on TikTok.
Yeah.
I think
Only a week,
Wednesday.
right?
Yeah, Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
Week ban's nothing. I'll take a week ban any day.
Too easy.
We'll play the game. I gotta be careful with what I say.
Yeah, bro. If you say anything about, yeah, it's gonna ban you.
Yeah, I gotta be careful. I gotta map up all the places. I gotta like film down, cover the camera. But we'll play the game. It's to protect the kids. It's to protect the kids.
Yeah, that's TikTok, man.
I know.
You gotta watch out for it.
I know. It's fine.
I'm going this way, and you go.
I'm gonna go up, and I'm gonna go over back.
Okay, I'm going to the left too.
Good.
So
Anyway, have a great day.
Okay, man.
Have a great week. I'll talk to you, Brandon. Thank you. Yeah, that's good. Thanks for stopping down. That's good. And are you a doctor or a nurse? Or?
I'm a medical technologist. I'm a nurse. Yeah.
No, that's great.
Yeah.
That's
So I
awesome.
work in the laboratory. We get microbiology.
Good. That's good.
Microbiology.
Scientist.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
so I
great.
do all the COVID testings.
You want me to film you?
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
This is Brandon.
Yeah.
Brandon's been following me
How you
for
doing,
months and
guys?
months. One of my
Yeah.
great friends here.
Yeah, man.
Thanks for stop and saying hello.
Yeah.
Look at this great view we got to the John Hancock straight up
Yeah.
here. So I'll let you get back to get going.
It's amazing, brother.
And then
It's amazing, bro.
Darren Monroe lives right over there.
man.
We're all neighbors.
Yeah, man.
I'm up at Clark and Fullerton, so. But so we'll see how things go.
Yeah, man.
We'll make it to Wednesday, and then
I got a notification on YouTube. I was like, oh, Brian's online. Let me join.
nice. Yeah, I see you're on YouTube, Instagram.
Yeah.
That's good. We got to be on multiple platforms.
Yeah, man.
So
Yeah.
well, have a great day. I'll
All right,
talk to you
B.
later.
Okay, man.
That's
Okay,
awesome.
bye.
Bye. That's awesome. Yeah, Brandon. Brandon's great. Look at this great view. Glad he stopped down to say hello. And that shows how we're all friends and neighbors, live in this city. Lives right here in this, look at this density. This is the street we just came down, St. Clair. That's what you want to do, live close to where you work. And you don't have to worry about sitting in traffic. And here, we'll head right behind. We might get a view of the sun. Yeah, we'll get a view of the sun going this way. Hey, Grim Evil, thanks for tuning in. Tara, yeah, that's Brandon. Brandon, you know Brandon. He's been with us for months. We've been all friends and conversing. Another great Chicagoan. Lives around this area. And look, look what he works for the hospital. It's a scientist, technician, very important with all the lab work, biomedical technology. It's all beyond me. It's raining in Joliet. I know there's rain coming. That's why I'm lucking out that we're getting sunshine here by the lakefront. We got to see the sunrise. There's the sunrise. So we didn't get the true Chicago hinge down the street because it actually probably was happening a week ago better, and now you got to really catch it right when the sun comes up. But there we're getting it between the buildings there in Streeterville. We're over here in this little lawn area by the NBC Tower, and look at this. Yeah, we'll go check out this little outdoor greenhouse they got here. This will be nice. Hopefully they'll keep this up in the winter months. Look how we look straight across the river there. There's the Genie Gang, Aqua, Prudential, Aon. I think that's just offices there. But here, we'll check out this little greenhouse you could sit in. Let's go. The door's open. Let's go in here. This is my new apartment right here. I'm just gonna live in the glass house. Invite everybody to dinner. NBC Tower, the greenhouse. Let's go in here. Yeah, you can just sit right down. Nah, Chris. No, that's fine. Thanks for tuning in. Happy Monday. You can watch the reruns. We, Grim Evil and Chris and Lisa, thanks for tuning in. Michael. Yeah, you can watch the reruns. We saw beautiful sunrise over Lake Michigan. I know it's early. It's a Monday. And I was trying to get down here for the Chicago Inge, but I got too late. And it's kind of, you could see so many other people have the videos, do the same thing everybody else does. I know it's raining in New York, so the Manhattan Hinge is messed up with that storm. But here's the NBC Tower. We saw Brandon. Brandon came down to see. He lives right around here. We saw the inside of the Lurie Children's Hospital with the whales. And I'm fortunate security let me film in there. I didn't want to go too far because, you know, I want to protect the people in that hospital. I know that I just want to film the public lobby area where the whale was there. Oh, there was a rainbow. Wow. I bet that's amazing. Yeah, see, we're getting a crazy weather phenomena here. That was nice. Yeah, so rain's coming, so I better get... Well, we still got plenty of time here. We can head all the way down to the bean. I know we can't go to the bean because it's still fenced off, but maybe we can get a glimpse of it before I head into work, because I'm not in any rush to get to work here. Here's the Museum of Ice Cream. See, here's that great view straight. We walked south on St. Clair. Look how the reflection of the St. Regis and the NBC Tower is in the, and then we can look straight up to the John Hancock. Look at this great Streeterville skyline. Look at that. Wow. So this is a nice, interesting view this way from the Museum of Ice Cream. You can sit out here, get some ice cream, get this nice side view of the Wrigley building with the Trump Tower behind it. Oh, lots of money shots. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, Tara. That's yeah. This sun, you know, you can see all the way to the Sears Willis behind the Mather Tower and the jewelers. Yeah, look at this wonderful view. They call this Pioneer Square, I guess, because of Jean Baptiste Point du Sable and the other pioneers that lived here when this was a fur trading post long, long ago during the colonial era. We forget, you know, we know Boston and Philadelphia and New York go back to the colonial era. Chicago does, but it was with the French culture. It was a French fur trading outpost long before it was with the British in the Americas. And of course the Potawatomi were here first. They're still here, never left. They did have to go across the Mississippi with the other Native American nations during the Trail of Tears period, in the Indian Removal Act, but they're still here in the United States. And look at Wrigley buildings looking nice. Yeah, the John Hancock, that's a good joke. Yeah, it's a dirty name. It's a dirty name, John Hancock. They show you insurance. There's a John Hancock building in Boston, and I guess that's where the insurance company's based out of. They use the name of John Hancock, the first guy to sign the Declaration of Independence. And he was smuggling goods through the British blockade. So he wanted the American Revolution because he was risking a lot. He was already fighting the British because he was busting the blockade, running his ships. You know, he was a true capitalist. John Hancock. Here's the Apple Store. Yeah, that's where Jean Baptiste Point du Sable had his cabin. And yeah. We'll go across it. We'll get a good view of the sunrise crossing the river here. Look at that skyline. Yeah, we got plenty of time. 9:30. There's the sun rising over the river. There's the Jean Baptiste Point du Sable statue with the Genie Gang St. Regis and the Aqua. We got both of them in there. And look how it's hitting this relief sculpture here. Marquette and Joliet, American Indians that guided them. Because of course, the American Indians, they knew where the portage was from the Great Lakes to the Mississippi watershed. They used it for hundreds and thousands of years, and they showed the French voyagers how to do it. And then we say they discovered it. How can you discover something that's already been used? That's what this is. There's the Chicago River. Look at the sunrise. Isn't that nice? And then look how it hits these buildings over here. Look at the shadow of the Jeweler's Dome. Flags are waving here. It's looking nice. Yeah, London House. Oh, they updated it. They changed that. Yeah, that's awesome. So it used to say you were on Potawatomi land. Now they changed it. They got. Let's check that out. They got some women. Let's check this out. Hold on a second here. Lusabo Hinge. Yeah, that's nice. A good one, Tara. So look, they changed both of those. It used to say Potawatomi land. Now they got. Look at that. That's nice. Have to check out to see what that is. I like that. Oh, we're blinded by the light. There, look at that. Now the sun hits the Wrigley building. The Tribune's in shadow. So here, hold on a second here. Let me pan back out here. Am I panned out all the way? Yeah. Yeah, good morning, Ivan. Thanks for tuning in. That's good. What time we got? 7:28. We're doing good on time. We're gonna miss the light anyway, so we'll pan around. We'll get some more scenes of the Wrigley and Tribune here. No, we can get across. We can get across. I'm still going to risk it here. Yeah. Running to work. Yeah, they got the left there, so yeah, we'll head down Michigan Avenue. But yeah, look at that view. Not too bad. That's interesting that way too. So let's see what's happening in Millennium Park. Let's cruise down to Millennium Park. See what it looks like early morning. See how my connection holds out. Yeah, you got rain. I know rain's coming. I looked at my phone and it showed rain was supposed to hit at 9 o'clock, and that's what someone else told me, 9:30, which is probably right on schedule. You see how the clouds are starting to, we just got sun by the lake, and that's why we got that beautiful sunrise. Check out the live rerun this morning. It was a beautiful bike ride with the sunrise and the waves crashing there on the beaches. Hey, homesick. See, Chicago misses you. You come back and visit, or just tune into the videos. There's so many great people. You know, I try to contribute my own, but there's so many other great Chicagoans that showcase this city. You know, City Walking Girl went to the Jazz Festival, posted some great footage on YouTube. Check it out. And they went to there was a big vendor area. Went to the church there. Got some great footage there. The Hyde Park Jazz Festival that was going on. I'm so glad that great people like City Walking Girl are covering other areas of the city. That's what we need. And I saw other videos posted around Chicago. There's so much stuff going on. Other people posting videos of Chicago Hinge, Manhattan Hinge. You know. And we'll get back to TikTok by Wednesday. By Wednesday, I should be back on TikTok. We'll play the game. I'll stay away from the dispensaries. I won't criticize the Chinese Communist Party. Play the game. You see, they got a dress code. They're cracking down on the dress code there in China. Yeah, that's fun, you know. Great. They don't like sideburns. They don't like hairstyles. Sideburns. Sideburns are so offensive. They're so threatening to the power structure there. They must be really starting to hurt. But I can't say that on TikTok. And isn't it funny that, you know, people, you know, here I'm back to complaining. I'm not complaining. I'm just pointing out an obvious statement of fact here. I accidentally filmed the dispensary, and I was like, I know I'm going to get banned. This proves that there's Chinese Communist Party influence on TikTok. And I was saying this sarcastically. But the algorithm can't determine. They thought I was, you know, sarcasm is very threatening to totalitarians, you know, because, you know, you're mocking them, and poof, 2 minutes later I'm banned, and it proved It proved that I was right. Isn't that amazing? I was like, it's gonna happen, and it happened. I should get in the prediction business. That's great. I'm talking too loud. There, walking down Michigan Avenue. There's the L train. Yeah, look at this. Scenes of the city. Man, making the bend there. So, Lake in Michigan, we find ourselves here again. Oh, people in the comments. Yeah, that's what, so officially TikTok said I was spreading misinformation. That was the reason. That's the reason I got a week suspension. They said I was spreading misinformation. But you could spread misinformation in the comments all the time. You can write misinformation in the comments, and they don't do anything to stop. So so from now on, I'm just going to bash TikTok in the comments on other people, and they won't ban me because they don't ban the comments. You can spread misinformation, even about COVID. You could spread misinformation about the pandemic, and they won't. And I got to be careful because YouTube doesn't like, which understandably they had so much problem with misinformation about the pandemic. And I think that's what got me originally. I was talking about inflation and how it was related to the pandemic. That got me banned. My speech, and it was just my opinion. It was my opinion. I might be wrong, Yeah. Sideburns, yeah. Elvis had sideburns. They must be bad. Kids don't even know who Elvis is anymore, I guess it's a good thing they made a movie about him. That's great. Thanks for tuning in. That's good. These are all good comments. Yeah, Bridget Jones. Darcy, yeah. Bridget Jones' diary. He's a rebel. He's wearing a pompadour. It's like, I love those videos of, all the subcultures in Japan that like dress like Elvis and ride the motorcycles, and they get out and they do the boogie dance, like rock and roll boogie. And it's awesome, and they got the sideburns and crazy pompadours and leather, and it looking like Jailhouse Rock. Oh, the rebels. It's just fashion. You're a problem if you're a totalitarian society and you're worried about fashion. Fashion's what's causing the demise of your system, the hippies had the same problem, all countercultures, goth, punks. Remember the punks? A bunch of young punks. Emo, tattoos, piercings. What's next? You're gonna ban piercings, tattoos? What's the world coming to? Who's a fighting and a what for? Hey, thanks for tuning in. Look how nice the Cultural Center looks early in the morning. We got the great street wall of Michigan Avenue here. Look, gleaming in the sun. Yeah, we still got sunshine by the lakefront here. It's amazing. There's the Pittsfield building. Yeah, Athletic Club looks nice. Yeah, we'll head right down Michigan Avenue here. Yeah, thanks for being on. This is a good stream here. Clear to the rear. There's the Coors Light truck making deliveries right to the gauge, probably stocking up the bar. Yeah, I'm all for more women being in charge. All these men causing wars, and it's always a man that wants to be a dictator and send people to their deaths. All this bravado. You hurt my ego. As the Ukraine war continues. Look at this nice lawnmower. But yeah, they still got the outdoor. Just imagine in a few short months, this will be an ice skating rink. Right now, it's still set up as the food court, or the food. There's the bean. See how the bean looks? Look how the bean's looking nice. Actually, we get a better view of it down here. Yeah, the God complex. Ego. are thin, like just like me, are thin egos. Oh, you disrespected me. Oh, I need to fight you now to prove I'm a man. You know, all this. We see it every day with the road rage, all the road rage TikToks and reels, and you know, it's people breaking people's windows just over cutting people off. Everybody's got a chip on their shoulder, just waiting for an excuse. I got all this pent up anger. They don't realize it's just people are frustrated about their job or money or their family or something, and then they want to take it out on the people that cut them off in traffic, because it's frustrating. Driving is frustrating. It's you know, even riding a bike, you know, I realize that, you know. I saw Brandon this morning. Brandon graced us with his presence. He works at the hospitals there. Look at all this construction activity we got going on here. Here, I'll lift up the arm here to get over the fence here. Welcome to Chicago. Welcome to the Bean. Look at that. Yeah, they're loading up the truck. Rubble. Look at that. Got the Bobcat over there. Casa Bonita. So you see how they got this all fenced off, and this will be under construction for the whole winter months the way it looks. And see if I can get over this fence here. There, is that coming too? I don't know. I need to get on something I can stand on. Maybe I can stand on that table there. Here, we'll go over here. I'll get on this bench. There's the skyline. I'm going to try to stand on this bench, see if we can get over this fence here a little bit. There we go. Yeah, the bean posters. Look at all these bean posters, all the way. There, let's go over here. So the Beans Plaza's under construction. It'll be this way all winter. Yeah, we're starting to lose the sun. The sun's starting to go behind the clouds. You see it's starting to, rain's starting to gather. So yeah, I know it's already hitting the western and northern suburbs, southern suburbs. So they're replacing the, let's look in here. They're replacing the concrete plaza underneath it. They're just ripping up the plaza, not the bean itself. The bean's, nothing's wrong with the bean. The bean's actually like self-cleaning almost. It's amazing. Stainless steel. The bean's too heavy to move anyway. It weighs tons and tons and tons. And look how they got this fencing, goes all the way this way. Bone doesn't know how to spell bean. I'll probably mispronounce it. I've been mispronouncing bean the whole time. I mispronounce everything. There, I hear crickets chirping. Yeah, good morning, Annette. Thanks for tuning in. That's awesome. There, we're over by the Pritzker band shell. Look how nice that looks with the skyline behind it. Yeah, Blue Cross Blue Shield. So here, let's go over here. Let's see if this is open. No, they got it closed. They got the Art Institute owns that bridgeway, and technically you're not supposed to film from it. I've done it before. Nichols Bridgeway here takes you up to the modern wing of the Art Institute. Got nice views. Let's check out the Lurie Gardens here. Let's see if Sometimes my stream cuts out when I go to the Lurie Gardens, but we'll give it a try. And yeah, you know how to translate. That's good. Yeah, you've been around long enough. Thanks. Yeah, I ain't speak no good English. we don't want nobody that nobody sent. We know how this city works. I gotta speak like Daly the First. Call it the French room. Well, here we are at the Lurie Gardens. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. See if my stream continues. A lot of times when I go in here, the stream cuts out. This is the Lurie Gardens here. You see how we're at the southern end of Millenium Park, and we're north of the Art Institute. And it's this wonderful, naturalistic, tall grass prairie, wildflower area on top of a parking garage. There's parking underneath us. And they got this hedge that surrounds it. And look how you could see all the way to the Willis Sears Tower there. The red Northern Trust used to be CNA. They're topping out the 1000M down there. That's residential. And then you see how they converted the top of that to residential. I made the camera blurry. The blue one's residential. But then the Sears Tower's behind it. Pittsfield building. Over to this diamond-shaped Smurfit Stone, top of the Trump Prudential. 2 Prudentials. Aon. Blue Cross Blue Shield over to Genie Gang. But look at the Art Institute, Lurie Gardens. Narrow rain band. Yeah, that's good. So we can still use the rain. It's not bad at all. Yeah, so we'll reverse this. Look at that. Lurie Gardens here early in the morning. Thanks for being on the Monday morning walk here as we start our work week. Yeah, Lurie Gardens, you got it, Michael. Yeah, my connection held out. I gotta make sure I come here in the morning. If I come here in the lunchtime or the evening, usually my connection, for some reason, it has to do with the shadow sometimes. But here we'll head. Yeah, let's walk up this way. Let's walk. We'll get there. There's a really interesting view of the skyline. If we head north, we'll follow this gentleman and head right by the band shell, so we'll get the skyline behind the overarching rusting speaker structure. Yeah, nice and peaceful. Ryan, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, it's okay. The bean will still be. You got plenty of time for the bean. It won't be ready for real viewing until in the springtime. See how we got this night. Look at that classic view to the Michigan Avenue skyline here behind the band shell. Frank Gehry, of course, architect. We talk about this all the time. Did the Museum in Bilbao, Spain, which is the same titanium. Did the Disney Museum and Music Center there in Los Angeles. Yeah, look at that beautiful bean footage. You can see straight to the bean there. There, they're cruising across with the little security car there. Look at that nice view to the Pritzker band shell. And look how large that is. Remember we saw the symphony play there? Summertime concerts in the park. Such a great time at lunchtime. You can just go there and pick a seat and listen to them practice the choral. Yeah, the stainless steel. We're living in the future. Nice brushed stainless steel. Look at that's a great view. Look at that. You see the Sears Tower, the Willis Tower behind the band shell here, the side view, and then all the seating. And then over to the great lawn. The acoustics are great, as you can imagine, with those speakers and all the lighting. Look at all the lighting on there. And then you can see behind it the structure that holds it up. So this used to be a bike parking garage. Now let's see what it is now. They shut that down even before the pandemic. Now, they talked about reusing this as either a children's museum Well, they wanted to build a children's museum over there by Maggie Daley Park. I guess they had funding issues. Of course, the children's museum now is at Navy Pier, but they took away the IMAX. Is there an IMAX still in Chicago? Is it out by Rosemont, or is that just a regular movie theater? But this used to be the bike parking garage. We're behind the band shell here. Arizona Paula, thanks for tuning in. That's great. Yeah, welcome to Chicago. I'm just heading back to work here. Gotta get to work. What a bummer. But no, this will be a good live. Please check out the beginning if you missed it. We rode along the lakefront. Beautiful sunrise. Got to see Brandon. Check out the hospital. It was good. But yeah, what I wonder what they're gonna. They got to use this as something. Let's see if the sign says something. But here's you can enter the parking garage here, and then there's a theater over here. The Harris Theater is over here. There's a see right here. They still call it the McDonald's Cycle Center at Maggie Daley Park, but that's not true. It's not a cycle center. There used to be a bike. You know, you could repair your bike right there. You know, they had a bike garage right in there. And see, look, McDonald's Cycle Center. There's a scooter. McDonald's Cycle Center, Millenium Park. This park is temporarily closed, and it's nothing. You know, I used to be a member. I used to park my bike here. They used to have before I was with Dibby. Okay, good. No, I'll get out of here. They used to have showers. And let me get across the street here. There's a steamroller. Look at that. You see, they're gonna unload the steamroller there. I always wanted to drive one of those mashing pennies. There's a nice view to the Aqua. Jeannie Gang's design Aqua. It's Radisson blue at the bottom, and then there's luxurious condos with views at the top. We'll walk right by the Aon Center. The third tallest building in Chicago, just barely taller than the John Hancock. Of course, the Sears is number 1 in Chicago, and the Trump Tower is number 2 for tall buildings in Chicago, and the Aon's number 3. I think the Mid-America Club's still at the top, or used to be. There was talk of turning it into an observation deck. All they did was they redid this plaza. It used to have a fountain. Look at the digital screen behind there. They got this nice seating, the flag. See the Aon Center, Kraft Heinz, People's Gas, KPMG, Aerial Investments, all here at the Aon Center. And look at the great view. There's the Harris Theater right there at Millenium Park. You can go to the parking garage there. Harris Theater. It's nice plaza. But I do miss the fountain. There was a giant fountain down there, and you can see the blue St. Regis behind it there. This is all Streeterville, and there's the Prudential. And we'll head right up this. We'll end it at the John Kearney statues. There's the John Kearney statues. Remember, we always showed the John Kearney statues in Lincoln Park? There's several in the neighborhood, and then there's the ones at Oz Park. You know, the Tin Man and the Scarecrow, Cowley Line, and Dorothy with Toto. But then there's he of course, John Kearney was known for doing animalistic sculptures out of car parts, bumpers, chrome, bumpers of cars, and from salvaged from junkyards and stuff. And that's what this is. There's a family of deer or elk over here that we'll show, and we'll show this nice waterfall. Am I still streaming okay? Yeah, 70s, rebel of fashion. Yeah, bell bottoms will be banned in China. Sideburns will be banned in China. Long hair, you can't have long hippie hair. You know, for men or women, it doesn't matter. You know, you got to have a nice, approved party line. Beautify America, beautify China. Look at that. Look at this waterfall. And look at this seating area. Hardly anybody comes up here. Hardly anybody ever comes up here. You can come here at lunchtime, have this whole waterfall to yourself, sit here and have your lunch, go to Mariano's right over there, you know, right underneath Look at that. Oh, 1,100 feet straight up. And you can see the John Hancock over there. We went behind it this morning. So here's the John Kearney sculptures here on the Aeon Plaza here. They're kind of hidden. I walked by here, didn't even notice they were here for a long time. Look at this whole family of deer. Doesn't it look great in landscape? I remember trying to film this on TikTok. I had to keep turning the camera. I can get the whole group here. It's a John Kearney statue made out of bumper car parts here at the Aeon Plaza. The whole family of deer here hanging out next to the waterfall, the Aeon Plaza. So hey, everybody have a great, oh, I almost fell there. Have a great Monday. I got to learn when I film up, I need to stop walking because I'll walk off a cliff here. But yeah, here's the John Kearney statues. Oh yeah, bell bottoms. Yeah, you got to be careful with those bell bottoms. Oh no, broke her ankle. Yeah, bell bottoms are dangerous. Yeah, you got to be careful. Yeah. Yeah. Bowl cuts. That's it. Get a buzz cut, bowl cuts. That's awesome. Thanks for making me laugh, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Have a happy morning, and we'll talk to you later from Chicago. Have a great day. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, please check out the live rerun there on YouTube. Thanks for following me on YouTube. We should be back on TikTok Wednesday, later in the morning, or at least at lunchtime. And then we'll see how long I can stay the third round. We'll give it a try. Have a great day, everybody. We'll talk to you later from Chicago. Appreciate you for tuning in. Yeah, thanks, Paula. Have a great day. Talk to you later. Thanks, Ryan. Yeah, Tara, Chris, Girl Golden Baby, Annette. Yeah, Lisa. Thanks for tuning in, Lisa. Thanks for that good link there too. We'll check that stuff out. All those open houses. Okay, we'll talk to you later.